Good Wednesday morning, everybody. This is Steve Monday, Chief Forecaster for Rowan County Weather. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on outside around the area right now. We are off to a partly cloudy start to the day. Temperatures in the mid to upper 20s, depending on where you are. 27 degrees in Salisbury, pretty much the same around the county. Again, there are some locations that could be a little colder. And as you head off toward the east, temperatures right around Fayetteville, 34 degrees, Dunn 32. And they continue to warm up as you head toward the coast. And as you head toward the mountains, they obviously get colder. 18 degrees up in Jefferson, 19 degrees in Boone, 21 degrees over toward Hendersonville. So certainly a chilly start to the morning, and things are going to change a lot as we go through the next 24 to 48 hours. Let's go ahead and turn off all these temperatures, and I want to go ahead and kind of illustrate what's going to happen. So as we go through the next 24 hours, winds are going to continue to be out of the northeast, and they're going to be pumping cold air in. So basically they're going to be blowing in like this, and they basically will get wedged right up against the mountains right here. So winds are going to be coming out of that direction. Let me go ahead and clear this off. And what that's going to do is going to trap a lot of cold air. As we've seen before with the cold air damming, it's going to trap a lot of cold air in this area right in here. And as it does, we're going to have moisture flowing in from the south with this situation that's been going on in Texas over the last couple of days and all that. So moisture is going to be flowing in this way. We've got a basically an endless supply of cold air that's going to be coming in, almost an endless supply of moisture. And above all this, there's going to be warmer air up in the atmosphere. So what's going to happen is everything's going to start out falling as rain. And as it continues to fall toward the ground, it will freeze up. The key thing is going to be what the temperatures are doing around the area. Let me go ahead and turn all this data back on real quick. So let me turn the temperature data back on. So let's say we start out, or we when all this rain moves in later this evening, and as we head through the overnight hours and into the day on Thursday, let's just say all the temperatures inside this bubble we've got here are showing it at what they are right now. Well, that's bad news for us, because that is going to be setting the stage for everything freezing as it hits the ground, and it's going to be basically an ice event, which is what we're expecting anyway. So again, the key thing is going to be what the ground temperatures are at the time the rain's falling. Now, we do expect the temperatures to warm up as we go through the day on Thursday, but that might not be until Thursday afternoon. So we could have periods of heavy freezing rain that comes through. And eventually what's going to happen is even if we start out, let's say the temperatures are 34 degrees, right? Well, as the rain falls, it's going to continue to cool that air coming down toward the ground with evaporational cooling. And as it does that, we're going to actually start to see freezing rain begin to develop, because it's going to pull those ground temperatures down. So we're going to have to continue to keep an eye on it. The ground temperature is going to make all the difference in the world. But I can tell you from what I'm looking at right now, we are certainly expecting to have an ice event here, and it's going to be a fairly significant one compared to what we typically are accustomed to over the last couple of years. I dare say we might see an ice event similar to what we saw in 2002. So we'll certainly keep an eye on it. Let's go ahead and go over and take a look at the model data now, and what the models are showing in terms of what's going to happen as we go through the next 24 hours. So this is starting off, this is at 1 a.m. Thursday morning. So you see, and we go ahead and kind of point out everything. Here's Meisenheimer, Kannapolis, Enochville, Rockwell, China Grove, Granite Quarry, Salisbury, Cleveland, Woodleaf, Coolamy. And then if you're looking over toward Davidson County, here's High Rock, Denton, Southmont, Lexington, and then there's Mooresville over in Iredell County, and Cornelius right here in Mecklenburg, just to kind of give you some ideas. So again, this is 1 a.m. in the morning, and you see some isolated areas of rainfall down toward the southeast corner of the county, down toward Gold Hill, and then over in the central part of the county, China Grove, Granite Quarry, Salisbury, they can be seeing some sleet or freezing rain. And then a little area right here along the western border of the county, that's probably around Mount Ola, can be seeing a little bit of sleet or freezing rain. Now, these are going to go in 3-hour increments. So again, this is 1 a.m. Here's 4 a.m. Now look, we've got an expansive area of freezing rain going on around the county. Rockwell, Enochville, China Grove, Granite Quarry, Salisbury, Spencer, Woodleaf, Cleveland. There you see Mooresville's in on the action. Kannapolis is likely in on it. Cornelius, High Rock, Denton, Southmont, Lexington. So all those areas, maybe even Coolamy. Again, this is 4 a.m. Now by 7 a.m., continuing to see freezing rain going on. Now there is going to be a warm nose of air that's going to be off to our east and south that we're going to have to continue to watch, as that could ebb and flow into the area. As it does, it could set up the potential for some of the heavier moisture or frozen precipitation. Because again, keep in mind, this is going to be freezing rain is going to fall as moisture, but when it hits the ground, it's going to flash freeze. So some of the heavier moisture could fall right over our county because of that warm air and cold air being so close together. So we have to keep an eye on that. When it's a snow event, you'd be almost talking about it as if it was a deformation zone. So again, we'll keep an eye on it. Could even hear some rumbles of thunder because of it. All right, so now this is 10 a.m. on Thursday morning. There you see the potential for rain down toward the Gold Hill area, maybe even into Faith, and then everybody else still looking at some freezing rain. This is going on 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, still seeing freezing rain for most of the county, maybe some patches of rain down along the southern border just south of Rockwell. We'll now go to 4 p.m. and there you see the warm air really starting to make its way in now, but still some freezing rain potentially going on in Coolamy, Woodleaf, Cleveland. Maybe Enochville could be seeing a little bit of sleet. China Grove could be seeing a little bit of sleet at that time. Mooresville, Cornelius still looking at the potential for freezing rain to continue. And then by 7 p.m. Thursday evening, everything's all rain. And you see things continue to be isolated really as we move into the overnight hours going into Friday morning. So again, it's going to be a very interesting event that we're going to see here. So I would go ahead and plan for the potential for power outages. It's best to be prepared. I've never heard anybody say, man, I hate that I did all that work to get prepared and nothing happened. I've always heard people say, well, I'm glad I was ready just in case. Again, prepare for the potential for power outages, because when you get ice storms like this, and keep in mind, all you got to do is look outside. There's standing water around in several places. So the ground's very saturated. You put that extra weight on those trees, the roots are already weakened. The root systems are already weakened. It could potentially bring some trees down. So certainly keep that in mind. Let's take a quick break. We'll get a word from our friends that visit Rowan County. We'll come back. We'll talk about the weather impacts for today. We'll talk about the fact that we're under a winter storm warning that will start at 7 p.m. tonight. We'll talk about the potential for ice accumulation, and we'll give you the 5-day forecast. We'll be right back.
When you're ready to travel, let's give it another go.
The weather impacts are sponsored by Patterson Farm Incorporated. The 2021 all-season pass is on sale now. Use promo code FARMLOVE through February 28th to save $20 off your 2021 all-season pass. You can pay once and visit unlimited throughout the 2021 season. All the benefits and details and how you can purchase are on the Patterson Farm website at visitpattersonfarm.com/all-season pass. If you're thinking about it later and you couldn't quite remember that website address, just head over to RowanCountyWeather.com. The same banner you see on the screen here is at the top of the first page you'll come to on the Rowan County Weather website. Just click on that banner. It'll take you directly to the Patterson Farm website where you can purchase your passes and see all the benefits that come along with it. Today, we'll see sunny skies during the daytime hours. Winds will be out of the northeast at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. Increasing cloudiness as we go through the evening hours. And then as we head into the overnight hours, you could see a mix of rain, sleet, and then freezing rain possible as we move through the overnight hours into Thursday morning. Now, again, keep in mind, as the ground temperatures get colder and colder, we're going to transition basically to all freezing rain as we head into the morning hours on Thursday. So certainly keep an eye on it. All right, everybody you see here in the purple, all the counties you see there, and there, of course, you see Salisbury right there. Salisbury, Rowan County under a winter storm warning starting at 7 p.m. this evening, and that'll carry over to 7 p.m. Thursday evening. Everyone in the green, the counties to the south of us, like, for example, Mecklenburg, Cabarrus, those counties are under a winter weather advisory, much like what we were yesterday. Obviously, keep in mind, as I mentioned yesterday, winter weather advisory, now winter storm warning. If you were watching my video yesterday, you know when I talked about the potential for ice accumulations, the southern part of the county was essentially not looking to see anything. Well, this has obviously trended up. The northern part of the county, I think I had around 5/100ths of an inch to around 1/1500ths of an inch. Well, now you can see that the southern portions of the county, China Grove, Rockwell, Unickville, Kannapolis, Faith, maybe even Granite Quarry, possibly Gold Hill, you're looking at around 10/100ths of an inch to, well, 1/10 of an inch to 2/10 of an inch. Let's put it that way. And then as you head to the northern portions of the county, Salisbury, Cleveland, Woodley, Spencer, up into Coolamy, if you're heading into Davie County, they could see anywhere from 2/10 of an inch to 3/10 of an inch of ice accumulation. Now, again, I mentioned that the possibility for power outages would be there. The measuring stick, typically when you start to see trees and power lines come down with ice on them, is usually around 1/4 of an inch. We've got, again, some extenuating circumstances here with the fact that the ground is already so saturated, standing water everywhere and all that. So certainly prepare for the potential that your power could go out. Go ahead and make those plans tonight. If you have someone that's a loved one, family member that's elderly, that lives on their own, keep them in mind. Make sure that they've got a warm place just in case their power goes out as well. So certainly keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and take a look now at the 5-day forecast sponsored by SA Sloop Heating and Cooling, built on integrity. Give them a call, 704-857-5684. Visit them on their website, www.sasloop.com. Mention you saw they sponsored the forecast on Rowan County Weather. They'll give you $25 off your first-time service call. Today, we'll see sunny skies, high of 46 degrees, mostly cloudy skies by this evening with a low of 32. And that 32 is going to be key, because if we go into the evening hours before the rain gets here, and we're already at 32 degrees, well, it's going to start right out as freezing rain. So we're going to have to keep an eye on that, but certainly going to be key to watch. On Thursday, we'll see a high of 35 degrees. That'll probably come in the afternoon hours, to be quite honest with you, after everything starts to, the warm air starts to move in. We'll see a 100% chance of freezing rain in the morning. Rain as we head to the afternoon, those rain chances start to go down. But unfortunately, that's as the warmer air starts to get here. We'll see a low of 34 degrees on Thursday night. Again, that's going to be a big day for us, so let's continue to keep an eye on it. We'll continue to keep you updated. On Friday, we'll see a 40% chance of rain in the morning hours, high of 47, mostly clear skies by Friday evening with a low of 23. Saturday, we'll see sunny skies, high of 43 degrees with a low of 25 under mostly clear skies. And then by Sunday, we'll see sunny skies, high of 47 degrees with mostly clear skies by Sunday evening and a low of 33. If you're looking for ways to stay updated with Rowan County weather at any time, you can visit us on our website, www.rowancountyweather.com. You can follow and like us on our social media pages, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And you can check us out on cable television, WSRG TV in Salisbury. That is available on Hotwire Channel 394, Spectrum Channel 16. We'll certainly keep you updated there as well. For now, enjoy your Wednesday. We'll probably put out another video later today, continue to keep you updated on the ice accumulation potential that we're going to have around the county, and see if the trends continue to go up. As always, thank you for following Rowan County Weather, and have a great Wednesday, everybody.